The stocks that are responsible for the big thrive in the US markets are the Magnificent Seven. It's Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Meta, NVIDIA, and Tesla. But not all of those stocks had a good year so far. 3 stocks performed very, very strong. Some stocks were sideways, and one stock really lost ground. This is the stock of Tesla. I show you the different charts of those stocks so you can imagine for yourself, is it a good time to buy more? Is it a good time to be invested right now? And what can we expect for the next week? As some well-known German trader who made 1 million out of 5,000 euro, Mario Lüdemann, told lately, even the stocks are high, they can push much higher easily. We might expect this for the coming week. I will myself be long on Monday because I think that the market will push higher for one more week before the clouds on the market appear and the bad seasonal pattern of the second half of the month will appear. After the sunshine maybe follows rain, and the bull run will continue throughout the week, and later in the month a retracement of 10% is possible. As Markus Koch, a well-known reporter from the Wall Street, has pointed out, it is a very strong pattern, this retracement in late February, since 85 years. So it's good to participate in the bull run if you can for the next week, and be cautious for the days after the 15th or 16th of the month. I hope you are very successful with your choice. You have a good spirit and you have a good imagination what is good for your account and how you should act now after seeing all those charts. What do I expect for NVIDIA in the next time? Analysts have pointed out it could reach the mark of $800 per share. And as long as it is hyped so much in the media, there are still some buyers out there who will push it higher. At the least, I think in the next week. Let me know in the comments if you are invested in IA shares already, if you are interested in more information about it, and what are your strategies to be successful on the market. It is always the question, is it already too late to invest in the hot stocks? It's always difficult to know when the rally stops. But one thing is sure, if stocks are growing extremely high, the way down can be very fast. And sometimes it just comes out of the blue with no indication at all that the next hour it can be over. It's very useful to have some indicators that might show you when the tide is turning. I wish you good luck with this, and if you seek more information, you can write me a mail at info@monteaurum.com. and I'll be happy to get in contact with you. Amazon made a big push after the earnings, a real big push, and we might see one more week of growth in that stock. The same applies to Meta. Meta is growing since Halloween at a very rapid rate, and it pushes the Nasdaq Composite very high. The same is true for Microsoft. Microsoft has overtaken Apple as the most expensive corporation in the world, while Apple had a difficult time this year, and it has been a bit sideways in this year. The same is true in some respect for Alphabet, Google. Google started strongly, but then it had a retracement, and it is not clear if it will reach the highs it already had gained this year. We have to be careful, especially around the end of the next week. The stock which had really a bad time was Tesla. It lost a lot of ground since the beginning of the year. Only the last 3 days it recovered a bit, but truly it is on the last rank of those 7 stocks. So after all, if you have all the magnificent 7 in your account, you see a big improvement in your account. And next week, I think it will continue for one more week. And I will give you some insights later next week, how the second half of the February might perform. I hope you liked this video. You get some insight, you share it with your friends, and you continue learning about what is important to know about financial education. And it is worse because you see the results. These stocks have performed very, very good and will continue so in this week and throughout the year, I guess. So I wish you a pleasant day. I hope you give some thoughts about good investments and come back to my channel, and have a good time. See you. Bye-bye.
And here comes my disclaimer for financial information. The information contained on this YouTube channel is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Monteaurum LLC cannot provide you with a personal financial advice. Before making any financial decision, you should consult with a qualified financial advisor who can assess your individual circumstances and risk tolerance. Thank you for your understanding.